Good morning, good morning, it's great to be with you. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning, there's lots of work to do. Good morning to you. Good morning, my friends. Let's take a look at the calendar. Here it is. Let's check out how many days there have been in the month of May. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's sing our Days of the Week song. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. We can also sing, there are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is Wednesday, the 13th of May, 2020. And this calendar is a calendar from Canada. And in Canada, which is part of North America, they speak English and they speak French. And you can see May is written in English and then it's written in French. All right, my friends. Well, today I thought we would talk about some different types of butterflies. So I have here some pictures and some facts about butterflies that I have prepared for you. So first, let us start with one of the most popular butterflies called a monarch butterfly. And here's a picture, and it says monarch underneath. And a monarch is pretty special because they travel more than any other animal in the world. They travel all the way almost from Canada to Mexico. And they only eat and lay their eggs on milkweed. And you can see here, that is a milkweed flower. And it's very important to let milkweed grow so that the monarchs will come and that the monarchs have something to eat. So monarchs are also called a milkweed butterfly because they lay their eggs on milkweed. Its larvae eat the plants and the adults lay their eggs on the plants. Monarchs migrate or travel through North Carolina where we live. They actually travel very close to Asheville where most of us live, or we live near Asheville. And they travel in September and October through where we live. So that means that in the late summer and early fall, you might see a lot of this type of butterfly, a monarch butterfly. And you can see that they're orange and black, and they have some white spots. They're very recognizable. And if you go up to the Blue Ridge Parkway in September or October, you might see some of these butterflies traveling, migrating from very far northeast United States back to Mexico. Monarch butterfly. Let's see if we can clap that. Monarch. 2 claps, 2 syllables. Moving on to the next butterfly you might see. And now that you know what these butterflies look like, you can identify them if you see them out in your garden or in your yard or at the park. This type of butterfly, you can see it's white. It's called a cabbage white butterfly. And gardeners don't really like this type of butterfly. Why do you think? It has what they eat in its name. They eat cabbage. And they eat other types of brassicas like broccoli or bok choy or Brussels sprouts that might be growing in your garden. And so they lay their eggs on those types of plants like cabbage leaves, and the larvae eat it, and they eat it before the farmers get to harvest it, or whoever gardens. So, but as adults, they eat nectar from flowers. A cabbage white. Then, this last one is one, sometimes when we're at school, we get these sent to us as a larva, as a caterpillar, and we get to hatch them. And maybe we can do that sometime soon when we're all back at school. And it's called a painted lady butterfly. And these you might also see around North Carolina. These butterflies actually live on every continent in the world except Antarctica and Australia. The painted lady butterfly. And what's special about them is they go through their whole life cycle in less than a month. So that means they go from egg to caterpillar to adult, laying its own eggs in less than 30 days. That is fast. These caterpillars, they eat sunflowers, they eat thistles, they eat okra, and anything in the aster family. The painted lady butterfly. So that's 3 different types of butterflies: monarch, cabbage white, and painted lady butterflies. 3 different types now. If you see them outside, you can identify them. Let's see, and now I have a book, and this is a pretty long book, so we'll just read part of it today. But it's called Great Migrations, Butterflies. Migration means when an animal moves from one place to another. So we'll read the first chapter. This chapter is called On the Move. When animals travel from one region or habitat to another, it is called migration. Animals migrate in search of food or a mate. Migration helps animals survive on Earth. Many animals migrate. The monarch butterfly is one of them. So you can see, here's some pictures. Look at all of these monarch butterflies. And then here are red crabs, and here are wildebeests. And these are all different animals that are migrating or moving in search of food or mate. Amazing monarchs. What insect is black and orange and flies the farthest of any on Earth? You guessed it, a monarch butterfly. We just talked about that. Monarch butterflies migrate 2,000 or 3,000 miles. They travel to the forests of Mexico from the United States and Canada and back every year. Since butterflies are so small, a mile is much farther for them than it is for people. A butterfly's 2,800-mile trip is like a person traveling 275,000 miles. That's like walking around the Earth 11 times. So they travel so much. It's the same as if we walked around the whole Earth 11 times. That's how much they travel. And there's the monarch on its milkweed, and that's showing the path around the Earth you'd have to take in order to travel around it 11 times. That is a long, long journey. The western population of monarchs migrates along the Pacific coast of the United States. The eastern population migrates east of the Rocky Mountains in the United States and Canada all the way to Mexico. This book is about the eastern population, and that's what you would see migrating through North Carolina in the fall. It is winter. In the Ullamal forests of Mexico, clusters of butterflies make the trees look orange. There are so many butterflies they could cover 11 football fields. Here, the monarchs rest and wait for spring. Look at all of those monarchs all over the tree. That is so many. That's why they're so special. In the spring, swarms of newly awakened monarchs cover the trees and fly through the air. Millions of monarchs are ready to leave Mexico. All of those dots are monarchs. Look at how many are there. female monarchs lead the butterflies north from Mexico. Their parents cannot guide them. They died soon after the eggs were laid. How do these butterflies know where to go? The monarchs know where to go by instinct. Sunlight signals them to migrate. Scientists believe the sunlight also helps guide them. So monarchs know where to go by the sun. The sun helps guide them. It takes the whole family. Each year, the monarch's migration takes several generations. 3 or 4 generations complete the trip north, but only 1 generation makes the return trip south. That means that if you started the journey, your great-great-grandchildren would finish this. How does this work? See all of them flying through the air. It takes many generations, 3 or 4 generations of a single monarch family to make the journey north. The first 3 or 4 generations live 2 to 6 weeks as adult butterflies. During the spring, the first generation hatches in the south. They fly north as far as they can. Then they lay eggs and later die. The second generation continues the journey, lay eggs, and dies. The third and sometimes fourth generation hatch through the spring and summer. They finish the journey north. So you can see here, it shows the path. They start in Mexico, and they travel a little bit, lay their eggs, the eggs hatch, they turn into adults, and they fly a little bit further. They lay eggs, the eggs hatch, they turn to adults, and they fly a little bit further. And then it happens again, they lay eggs, the eggs hatch, they grow up, and they finish their journey all the way so far north, almost to Canada. Mexico, United States, Canada. At the end of the summer, a special super generation hatches. These butterflies live 6 to 9 months, much longer than the generations before it. In the fall, when it gets colder in the north, the monarchs fly south. They fly all the way back to the forests in Mexico. This takes about 2 months. It is a long and dangerous journey. And that is where we'll end that book. So my friends, I woke up this morning and I had a song and a dance that we sing at school in my head, and I thought we would do it today. So, let me make sure I have enough room. Okay, we'll have to stand up. Well, sure you can see me. Okay, let's begin. Thumbs up, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap. Thumbs up, elbows back. A tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap. Thumbs up, elbows back, feet apart. A tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap. Thumbs up, elbows back. Remember to repeat after me. Feet apart, knees together. A tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap. Thumbs up, elbows back, feet apart, knees together, bottoms up. A tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap. Thumbs up, elbows back, feet apart, knees together, bottoms up, tongue out. A tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap. Thumbs up, elbows back, feet apart, knees together, bottoms up, tongue out, eyes closed. A tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap, a tootie-tap-tap. Stand up, turn around one time, and sit back down. I hope you're able to dance along with me, or maybe you could just watch me being pretty silly. Well, my friends, let us offer our peace before we go. I offer offer you peace. I offer you friendship. I offer you love. I hear your needs. I see your beauty. I care about your feelings. We are not alone. Let's work together. Goodbye, my friends. Till next time.